Hi, welcome to Rolling Escapades.
Do you want to start again?
Huh?
No?
What?
What?
Why did you do that?
Why did you say that? It sounded like he was
He just managed to recover.
Welcome to Rolling
perfectly.
Escapades, episode 2 of the
Part
fillers.
2.
Part 2 of the fillers.
Nailed it.
Filler. Liam's not here. Sorry.
We're
Party!
So, to recap the last episode, they went to a pub. Cool.
Yeah.
Except him, he's stuck on a wall.
And so now, keeping watch is Orgnar the Terrible, Orgnar the Organised.
I'm really actually appreciative that you use his full title, The Terrible. It's just typically you throw on that kind of suffix and it never gets used, but The Terrible has stuck.
It's what elevates me above other DMs, even what makes me a class act, as I like to say. Stop laughing!
He never uses my full name.
John. If you don't spell John right, I'm not going to dignify. Are you Jonathan?
Johnny?
You want to call you Jonathan from here on out?
No.
Alright, Jonathan.
Okay.
Technically, it's his name.
Can I call you Athen?
Sure.
Cool. Okay. If you want to know what happened last episode, maybe watch it. Cool. Okay, so if you haven't watched it, you watch this one. What the fuck are you doing? Cool. Orgnar's on watch, and at this point, Orgnar, at about, let's say, midnight. I don't know why. You are aware that there is a terrible noise coming from the centre of town. It's musical in nature. There's definitely stringed instruments being abused and plucked. There's definitely there's definitely percussion instruments being hammered. But it is a horrible discordant noise, and it's coming from the other side of the pub. So you kind of it's slightly muted, but it's definitely happening. It's definitely loud.
Okay.
Do you do anything at this point?
Yeah, what I will do is I will wake up my 3 compadres by poking them with my walking stick that I bought in episode 1. And just jab them awake. Get up, you lazy layabouts, get up, get up.
What's going on?
Oh, what's that noise?
As you all apart from Jack can hear this discordant horrible din. The musical instruments are being abused within an inch of their life. It's all terrible and horrible.
Oh, isn't this some lovely music?
And I'm gonna like tap my foot out of time.
I take out
Excellent.
a cork and then realise the music's playing and go, no! And put it back in and try and fall asleep again.
Okay.
Are you having a seizure? Do I need to save you?
Mortha's perception check with a disadvantage. Because you're asleep.
17.
Okay, you
That's
wake
it.
up.
It's 16 or 17.
It's both a win. You wake up, and from your vantage point, you can see now a crowd of skeletons emerging from out of the keep, and they are playing musical instruments, and they are starting to, as a long procession, they are starting to wind their way through the town.
Okay, I roll my bedroll and I hide. Just because.
Okay. Also, at this moment, because you're listening out for it, because you've been waiting for it, you can now hear howling outside the walls as well.
And there's the reason I didn't go outside the walls.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to hide.
You're hiding on a parapet.
I assumed I was actually going to stand in the corner next to the parapet and the door, so I'm hidden in shadow.
Okay. Cool.
Natural 20. Plus 7, so 27.
You slink into shadows and you become one with them. You are now just a patch of darkness in the darkness.
We've been playing this for like 3 years. You know a natural 20 doesn't matter on skill checks, yeah?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, 27, I'm quite happy with that.
Yes, but we're D&D players. We were on that stream. We want to brag about it.
Yeah.
Especially for
Some of us
people
roll
that
more
can't
than
get
other
them
people.
as often.
Fucking Liam. So, you guys are now all awake in the tavern, and you can hear the discordant
I
noises
can't.
of the. Everyone
We're
except
aware.
Jack can hear the discordant noises. How are you reacting to this? What are you doing? Anything at all?
I think we should go through to one of the other rooms and see what the noise is.
Well, let's see where
Well, we've got the other key.
where Atag's room is.
See
Yes.
where the window is.
Well, yes, hopefully it points in the right direction.
Let's
If
hope
it's
so.
another westward facing room, then we made a bit of an error.
Yes. We should try that.
Well, I could burn the door down.
I don't think
Maybe
it's
not.
quite reached that level of desperation yet, but we could just go and casually look out the window without arsoning the building.
Oh, well, I guess.
There's a noise outside. Let's burn the place.
The quickest way out
How
of
close
it.
was the howling, by the way?
It's definitely a lot closer now.
Okay.
You're
I mean-
definitely the tree cover just outside the farmlands. You reckon that's where it's coming from?
Alright.
It may the burning
The
door.
place you've been hiding for the past few days.
I'm going to keep an eye on both places. So we're going to look down and look back and.
Sure.
But burning it down may,
you move your head in a way that John cannot because his neck fucked,
Yeah.
and you.
may cause a distraction, and well, then we can slip past whatever comes towards the fire.
Let's not do that yet.
Okay, well,
Or maybe at all.
We'll call that Plan B.
Don't
That could be Plan Z.
Don't even allow it onto the spectrum of plans.
Okay.
Just keep it off,
Plan
off the table.
non-existent.
The music becomes fainter as the procession, which you can't see, but the.
Let's
but,
go up to the other
Well,
room.
let's
that I
hurry
know.
along.
but that Morthus can, and as we look down upon the town with our god's eye, we can see the procession is wending its way east away from the town, away from the inn and the town.
Okay.
So the music is at the moment growing fainter.
Okay.
Okay. So should we try to quietly, I presume, go?
Oh.
Or to the other room.
I mean, we'd want to find a room that's facing straight across, or we could
Yes.
go straight
Mhm.
upstairs if you want
Yeah.
to go to your room.
Yeah,
Well,
so I guess we're stealthing.
yeah. Let's look across if any of the other rooms are open.
Yeah, like we'll open our door and see if there's a door or a room opposite
So it'd be
ours.
opposite, so we could, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do
Why
that.
is the door open?
Closes the door, goes back to bed.
Yeah, exactly. I closed the door and went back to sleep. Put the plug back in.
Roll a snoring check.
Is there a skeleton in this room sleeping?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Can we see anything out the window?
When he handed you the keys, the board of keys was entirely full.
Okay.
There are no other people staying in the inn at this time.
All skeletons.
People, skeletons,
Individuals.
Anything.
rodents,
Cool.
werewolves. There's nothing else here.
So we're now looking out the eastern window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can now see the tail end of the procession as it works its way around. There's probably about 100 skeletons in this group, and
Okay.
they're all dressed fairly brightly in bright colours and stuff, and they are banging away at whatever musical instrument they've got in hand.
Can we work out that they came from the keep, or are we? Do they like leave any like?
You can make it.
Tracks or-
You can try and make an assumption, but you can't. Only Morthus saw where they came out.
Okay.
Are they dancing?
Yeah, they're dancing. It's full. They're dancing. They're clapping. They're throwing themselves around. It's full on weird. No apparent reason. No rhyme. No reason. No. That's just what they're doing.
Makes you
And
feel
they,
like you
as
wanna join
you
them.
watch the procession works its way around the town, it heads south for a bit, works its way around, goes sort of down through the square near the church, comes back, and then starts coming back around towards you guys, coming up on the river. And interestingly, as it reaches sort of level with the keep again, you notice one of the houses. I mean, I assume you've gone to a different room so you can look south now, just because that's
Yeah.
you're keeping an eye on this procession. As you look south, you can see the procession passing by one of the houses which has the candlelight coming out of it. As the procession passes by, there is a sudden extra noise. It's quite hard to make out, but those of you who are really listening can make it out. And it's the sound of wood splintering. It's the sound of wood being torn and wood, and suddenly the door to this house with the candlelight coming out of it, coming through the windows and stuff, opens, and 2 young women and a young man, human, alive, vital, not skeletons, come dancing out of their house and join the procession.
What? Willingly. They just willingly oh boy, I sure want to.
They come dancing out of their house and dance into procession and become part of the procession and keep dancing with it.
Shit.
Okay.
Okay, it's fucked up.
Oh god.
Um,
How far is it from the tavern to where they were?
It's not very far,
Yeah.
but
Like, walking around this
if
town.
like
how long
if you
does it
want
take?
to roll initiative and try and run in there, it's going to take you a couple of rounds to get in there. Yeah.
Okay.
was that the only house with lights on?
No.
That wasn't. Okay.
Oh dear.
But it was one of the few.
Mm-hmm.
As you continue watching, confused at this point, you see an elderly couple come to the door. The elderly woman appears to be crying and weeping in frustration, and looks to try and run out and try and grab them. But the old man grabs her, restrains her, drags her back inside, and they slam the door shut. And you can hear hammering noises as they hammer the door shut.
They
Okay.
didn't.
Guess they just really love the trombone.
Fucking hell.
Well,
Can I take that inspiration? Okay.
You're
you
the
guys-
DM.
the procession is now coming north along the river, and it's
Closer.
coming towards the pub.
Cool.
Oh,
I'm
great.
going to cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Cool.
In case it does
That's
anything.
quite a good call.
Fair enough.
I'm just like, that's weird.
I mean the cork bottles in the ears.
You're
That seems
going
like
to
a
join
pretty
the
good
Black
plan.
Parade.
Yeah, I'm deaf and asleep, and I don't know what's going on.
Do I cast hold self on myself? I want to join, but I can't.
The procession is drawing closer and closer
Um,
and closer.
are you any good at dancing?
Well, I've had a while. I used to be a very good dancer, yes.
I think we should probably cover our ears.
And then the procession is outside
That's
the
a
window.
good point.
Yeah.
And the
Is there any like
music,
cloth I can get and put in my ears as well?
the music comes in through the open window that you've been looking out of, and for a moment, it all makes sense now. That music is wonderful. This music is the most beautiful, amazing music you ever heard. Not you, obviously, Jack. You're fucking deaf. This music is amazing. This music, you are compelled to dance. Everyone well, you three.
Yeah.
Team did not cork up our ears.
Yeah.
You guys make wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom saving throws, you say.
Well, this is actually so old it's a will saving throw, but that doesn't exist anymore.
You
so
can use
wisdom-
your 3, remember?
Yeah. Oh, I can use my 3 if I so choose. I could make you. Oh, you rolled now.
Make him have a free.
I'm just going to roll.
Is it classed as a charm or possession or frightened effect?
I class it as a charm. Yeah.
Cool, I can't be charmed then because of this protection from evil and good.
That's
Okay.
It's
fortuitous.
magic, or can't be charmed.
Fortunately.
I'm a half elf. It didn't matter.
Well, no, you get advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Or is it immune to charm? No, it's advantage on charm.
It's
I mean, that's not
advantage
a
on
bad
sleep.
roll,
Yeah, immune to sleep.
but it's not great either.
Are you feeling lucky?
That's the thing. Am I feeling lucky?
I mean, you might as well use it. You can choose that
You get to
dice.
pick.
Yeah.
It's a bit busted.
Yeah.
That's not how luck works.
This is how that lot works. You roll another dice and you choose which one.
Well, Orgnar is in fact incredibly lucky. The
I
whole
mean, you
idea
have
is-
3 uses
Despite
as well.
all
so
the
you
evidence.
can-
The contrary.
So let's use one of my remaining luck points to roll again. And it's like a 9, but upside down.
Can you choose another one?
So how lucky are you
Are you
really
allowed to
feeling?
just burn 101
Yes.
luck
I mean, you
points?
get 3 per long rest, so it
And
doesn't
you've got
say.
inspiration.
Yeah, you've also got inspiration.
That was bullshit. I'm going to use my inspiration because I don't believe in using
Okay.
101 luck points to
3.
forcibly pass this check. So what do I roll for the inspiration?
You roll a d6.
So I'm going to roll a 6. I rolled a 6.
Nice.
You rolled a
Add it
15.
to your
15.
9
Add it
or
to
whatever
the
it was.
six- No, the other 9, which is
You should try this
15.
more often, telling your dice what they're going to roll before you roll them. That seems to work for you.
So 15 and then plus your
20?
bonus.
Plus 4. So,
No.
yeah.
Okay,
that might
so
be okay.
cool.
What's about you? Or do you want to even?
Yeah.
So 19.
19 total.
Cool. I got a 14.
Oh no.
It's almost like the DC was 15. So, as the three of you Orgnar, for a moment, this music is wonderful. This music is the greatest music you've ever heard in your long life, and you just want to get up and dance. You want to get up and go and join this wonderful celebration of music and vitality and energy. And then you kind of go, no, hang on, this is all fucked up. What the fuck's going on? and you snap yourself out of it. Jack, this doesn't affect you at all because you can't hear anything.
Nope.
And Atarak, because you are protected, because you have warded yourself against this magic. The music never sounds nice to you. The music rolls over you, and it is still. It only becomes more discordant and more.
Oh really? Screechy.
But it becomes more unsettling and more. It's the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. I mean, you're in half orcs, so you've got lots of hairs.
Yeah. Hey, Reverend.
Yeah, it's like
That's
gross.
good.
This is just a horrible thing. Just Garen, the music washes over you, and this is wonderful music. This reminds you of your youth, when you used to be a dancing gadabout and a great reveller and a great partier, and you immediately have to go and join this procession. You have to join in with this celebration of music and energy and vitality, and well, not vitality. That's really not what it's about. But energy and great music and whatever. And so, how are you leaving the room?
Yes, this is just how I remember it, yes.
Where are you going? Are you trying to dance as you go
Yes.
out?
I stand in front of the door.
I would. So you're gonna like try something over there. Where are you off to?
Oh, well, I'm joining the dance. It's wonderful, don't you think? Yes.
I'm gonna stop him.
How?
I want to restrain him.
Contested check.
Oh, you've now got whatever he's got.
Oh, I don't care.
What a fucked up neck.
It's contagious.
Was it strength? You just add strength modifier.
Athletics.
I think those are
18?
two really. Oh.
I got a 10.
Oh wait, you add your athletics.
Yeah, you're athletic.
Oh, my athletic. Oh, that's 21.
Yeah, arthritic.
It's more than 10, right?
Yeah. I rolled a 15.
You grapple him,
Yeah.
but just Garen, you are possessed by the power of the song, and so you keep moving, and Atarak, you are being dragged towards the
Holy
door.
shit.
Oh man, that's actually kind of cool.
Oh, you want to come with me, Atrak? Well, come along then.
I'm just going to grab Atrak.
No.
It's a 19.
Fuck me, dude.
Plus arthritic.
How is this monk doing this shit?
Thanks, man. Fucking hell.
Oh dear, that doesn't beat your 19 when I rolled an 8 on the die.
So the grappler has become the grapplee.
Yeah.
He's like under his arm.
Wait a minute.
And
I go into
you're still trying to stop him, but now he's actually trying to drag you down.
Yeah, you just waltzing with him.
You already started dancing. Yes.
I haven't got to the door yet, right?
The door of the pub.
I thought you said you were
No,
standing in
okay.
front of the
Were
door,
we in the
sorry.
room?
Haven't
As
you locked
you-
the door?
Yeah.
I thought you were in the wrong room.
Yeah, we left that
Went
room.
to a different
We
room.
left
They
him.
can't
We were
lock
in
this
the other
door.
one.
Yep.
Can't lock
They
the
haven't
door.
got the key to lock this door.
I don't know what's going on.
I would be a little bit entertained at watching this dance and waltz.
A little help.
And then I'll cast Whole Person on just Garen, save the people. But it's okay, you don't need to roll, you get a 3.
I love it.
That works.
Cool. For a moment, just Garen is held.
Yeah.
For a moment,
precisely-
just Garen
Can
stops.
I
moving
get loose
the
from
door.
his grip while he's held?
You can disengage completely
Cool.
while he's paralysed by the spell.
Better burn that slot.
How much? How many spells do I want to use?
Just to keep him in spot for a minute or
Yeah,
two.
I could.
And then
I
the
could
magic
do-
of the song overwhelms your magic, and just Garen carries on moving, and now freed of Atarak's restraint. Just Garen's begins moving with
Okay,
sadly monk-like speed and agility towards the front door.
Fuck.
Awesome.
It's almost like I'm going to kill John this episode. for some
Yeah.
reason.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do the dances like I did when I was young and let out my poison breath as I go. And
Fuck.
oh my
Don't
god!
go, just Garen. Who's going to chew my food? I still got a whole plate of bones downstairs.
And I always say,
Oh, I'll be back, but if you need help, then he can chew it.
and I'll throw you a red gem.
Okay. A red gem.
A red gem.
A
A
red
red
gem.
Why are we all saying a red gem? What the
A
fuck?
red
is
gem?
A red gem.
No, a green gem.
A green gem.
A
green
green
gem.
gem.
A red gem.
Oh, a green gem. Okay.
Just
It's
Karen,
colorblind now.
you go
I
down
don't know,
the
I'm
front door,
colorblind.
you throw the front door of the inn open, and you go dancing out the street and you join the procession.
Having a wonderful time.
Yes.
Okay.
Morthus, you see this happening.
I block my ears using bedrock.
Fingers.
Basically, I put my foot up full legs and I'm closing it like that to block it even more.
Okay, but I'm gonna make a DM ruling. If you use the cloak of elvenkind to block your ears, it doesn't help so much with the stealth anymore.
Okay, I'll put my hands like that inside the cloak.
I'm just
I'll
throwing
put
it
my
out
hands
there
inside the
because-
cloak like that then.
I'm going to do something similar and actually just kind of, I don't know, find a bit of cloth. It might even be on some clothing and just try and make it into buds and put it in my ear as well.
You're
It
immune
doesn't
right
hurt
now.
you. You've
Yeah,
got-
but it does wear off
Yeah, how long,
eventually.
how long
It's
does
10 minutes, so I want to make sure.
It's concentration, right?
Yes.
You didn't
So-
hurt him, did you?
The
But
procession
that's-
moves past the inn and starts heading towards Morthus on the wall.
Your turn.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Dances.
Morthus, because you've blocked up your ears,
Yeah.
as the procession passes by, you don't have it. The music doesn't overwhelm you.
How is he dancing?
Is
Is he dancing with anyone?
the entire procession is dancing. All 100 skeletons,
Oh.
the three young humans, and the
What's playing the
and the
music
old
then, or is it just music
It's
appearing?
skeletons, isn't it?
The skeletons
You
are.
said they're all dancing.
skeletons.
Yeah, they
They're
have the
dancing and
instruments.
playing.
You can dance
Oh,
and
okay.
play.
They're
Will
dancing
explain
and
why it's
playing.
not good music.
But it's brilliant music, didn't you hear?
No.
And as you all watch in various states of horror and whatever, the procession winds its way through the town, heads back towards the keep, and the procession enters into the keep. Unless you guys are doing anything about this or doing anything else. I
I'm
assume Morpheus,
sleeping.
You're just staying watching.
I mean, he's just saying, there's like 100 skeletons out there. Do we join in and pretend to dance and see what happens?
I don't know if we can pull that off again like we did at the bar. That's some pretty overwhelming stuff, the fact that he got through your spell.
I mean, that was the high point of my acting. Now we're down 3 people. And we still are none the wiser as to what's happened in this town.
So
other
perhaps
than
we do find the wizard.
Everyone is skeletons. Did he throw a red gem at me?
A red gem?
A red gem?
I think you
Fuck
did,
you
a
all.
red gem. What is red gem? Is it anything special?
I'll
Is
have a
red
look at the
gem?
red gem, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it could have been. Is it just a standard red gem or?
I've sent you a picture.
Oh,
Okay. So no, yeah.
Oh, a dick pic.
Hide to
Oh,
zoom
fucking
in.
God.
Hey, when do you
Stop
give
sending
me
me
the
pictures.
Oh
microphone?
shit, okay. It's a red gem. Yeah.
It's a red gem. To help chew your food.
Yeah. Yeah. Chagrilla.
I think I know what it is.
I can take a guess on what it would be.
Yeah, right. Metagaming. Yeah, cool. So no one's stopping Scar and walking to keep.
Well, I mean, we tried,
Yeah, we did.
but
You-
do we
yeah,
want to go
you
out
tried.
and join in? Off he goes. We tried.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later. Oh,
My character doesn't particularly know him,
Jack
and
seems to be sleeping.
it would be very dangerous to try and help.
Fair enough.
And we don't know whether
The procession enters into the keep. and as abruptly and as discordantly as it began, the music stops.
Oh, what happened to the dancers? Or is it because they're inside the keep?
They're
we
in
can't
the
hear
keep.
them? Oh, I see. I thought you meant they were in the door and they were like, okay, show's over, lads, and just stopped. And then there's just like 100 skeletons all standing around. You're like, well, that's a good dance. Same time next night. Yeah, all right, Jeff. And then.
Well,
Jeff's
I mean,
dead.
Jeff
Yeah.
comes back.
Okay, so
I'm
door.
intending to to let you guys carry on playing, and then I'm going to give John his like
Yeah.
epilogue
Oh yeah, I guess the door's
and
closed.
seed the problem that is facing you all this week. Ha 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 ha. Yes, that's how it goes, I believe.
So do we look into this red gem?
A red gem?
Oh my god.
That's probably
I
where.
regret
know
it.
That's where we'll leave the party there. I guess.
Now that it's silent again, I unroll my bedroll once more and go back to sleep.
Sure.
Do I get my key points back?
No.
Oh.
You didn't get to sleep. Although you're about to start your long rest.
Slow your roll. Your epilogue's coming. Your epilogue's coming. It's fine. I mean, technically, Karen will still be here next week.
I had assumed he was going to end up being a.
So, Jack, Orgnar, Atarak. You've got a spare bed now in the inn. Yay!
I'm still having one of the two beds.
There's three.
You've got all these other rooms that you could just like.
Yeah,
go
we
and sleep on
could.
instead.
I mean, that's true,
Well,
but what I'm going to do is still go back to the same old bed we had before, which just guaranteed for.
the room of you.
Like, and
There are also the houses with candlelight coming out of them.
oh
They're
yeah,
still
that's a
on.
good point. We could actually just go to a house
that,
with
actually,
candlelight.
yeah,
in
I
it.
want to. Yeah, that's actually a good point.
That are boarded
Yeah,
up
no,
on the
I'm actually,
inside.
you guys need a bit of a fucking nudge right now because.
I kind of thought we were actually just going to.
I was worried I was going to have to stretch this out over 3 episodes. And right now, I'm like, well, we're nearly finished this episode, and you guys have just gone to the pub.
How did you
Like,
not
holy
see that
shit.
going to happen?
next week's
Wait.
episode is going to be like, come on, keep going, keep going.
We like to drink.
You should have just called all these buildings pubs and would have cleared everything in town at this point.
Oh, welcome
Pub
to
crawl.
Pubville. It's all pubs.
I shall make a note in my DM book.
I was going to suggest we search
Make
the houses
all the
we saw with
houses.
candles in the morning when it was slightly safer, but I'm overwhelmed with a feeling of urgency right now and feel we should quickly check outside now.
It's
There's
weird
no-
you
there's
say
a
that.
toilet
I
out
get that weird feeling too. I think my God's calling for me.
Oh, we've forgotten. Where's Jack?
Oi!
Let's
I
poke
wake
him
him
awake
up and
again.
yeah.
Get up,
Ah!
you lazy about every Just Garen's wandered off because of you.
Sound was
Understatement.
Oh,
Position.
the music stopped. Someone's missing.
Come with us. I want to try and start getting
Sure.
out of bed.
Why?
We're going to a house with the lights on. See, there's humans still living there.
But this house is lights on and humans are living here.
That's us.
Yes.
Well, we want to see if everyone else is safe.
Who?
Did you not see the family? The old people? They were trying to save their.
No,
What looks like their
he was
children.
asleep, remember?
Was that?
No, you. I was the one with dementia.
Has he been dreaming this whole time? I'm gonna go back to sleep if you keep this up.
I cannot work with these people.
Does he lose intelligence?
I
for
just
that?
want to double check. You guys aren't actually trying to wind me up, right? This is just genuinely you guys just.
So how many appeals?
I thought Tuesdays was bad. Fucking hell, this is a new level tonight, isn't it? Right, okay. Wait, I was asleep.
Oh my god.
Your intelligence wasn't 6 before, it's 6 now.
Whatever you saw must have been in a dream. Just go back to sleep and we'll sort this out in the morning.
No.
No.
Do you guys all get a long rest? You guys go to sleep, rest, and till the morning, and all get a long rest.
I'd love to, but I keep being woken up.
Or is it him that gets woken up? No one knows anymore.
It's all a
Okay.
dream.
So because we went to bed so early, we
Just
wake
go
up
and
at about
secretly
3
steal it.
a.m.
Yeah, we went to sleep
We
at
were on the
about
third. We were on the fourth watch.
8-ish or
Just when
something.
that happened. Third or fourth watch. So
So
we'd
we
already
watch at midnight. Yep.
So we'd been up by about 4 o'clock.
Yeah, sure.
Well, what do you want to do, Orgnar?
I think we should see if those people in those houses are still okay and go
Does
see the
Orgnar
wizard.
like orgies?
What?
Yes, he does. But he's unfortunately not so limber as he used to be in his younger days. And now there's just a lot of...
Did you say orc cheese, by the way?
What?
No, I'm not that clever.
I missed that entirely.
Well, if you want to do that now, I'm fine with doing that too.
Well, I'm off then. And yeah, I'm going to start hobbling out the tavern down the stairs. I'm going to see if the barkeep's still up and behind the bar, like cleaning glasses, or
At this time in the morning, the barkeeper's not up.
is he in his bed? I presume, maybe.
Probably.
Who knows, yeah?
I'd love to
Could
just
go
see a
check.
skeleton standing in the corner like this, like just not doing anything, looking
Disease
blank.
going on.
The,
You're
the,
like,
the chef is
"Hello?"
also not in the kitchen.
Okay.
The chef.
You know where they
Yeah.
are hiding?
He didn't,
chef.
you didn't say chef, though. You said chef.
They're hiding in the
Is it chef?
Did you
closets.
say chef?
I'm
Oh.
gonna,
I'm wrong then.
I guess, stealthily try to open the front door of the building and go towards one of the houses that still have the candle on.
Sure, stealth check, as you declared it. Stealth check.
Is this immediately after the
Oh.
procession or when they've woken up?
If you're
this
doing
is-
that, I will follow.
Are you guys going now, or are you guys waiting until you finish the long rest before you do
I thought we were filled with a sense of urgency and
Yeah.
necessity.
Yeah, so
We're
this is,
going
this,
now.
is, this is just after the procession has
Oh,
gone back
okay.
into the keep.
Oh,
Since I
Oh,
actually
wow.
fall asleep and actually see them moving, I will actually get
I
up.
better be a good one.
and try and see what they're doing.
It's a double one.
there's a disadvantage anyway.
Well, I can't make any of them a 3.
So are there any close to where I was staying?
Holy shit.
What? How?
Any of the
houses?
houses
Houses?
like-
Stealth check, yeah.
Yeah.
I will go to one of those ones then.
Okay, sure.
Not necessarily the same one they're going to.
Sure. Keep making it difficult for you. Don't
Oh.
Oh, alright, I'll go and join them.
wait to move around as two groups the entire fucking time. Jesus Christ.
Well, you ran off.
I refuse to stay inside
Right.
the. I knew something like this would happen.
Well, they came round to you eventually.
The three of you that are still at 3.
Yep.
You got to one of the candle lit houses and you bang on the door.
No,
Knock
I
on
don't
the
think we do
window.
it that loud. I want to
Just-
say
yeah,
it's
I
like a
guess-
light knock.
Gently knock on the window.
Yeah.
And,
Did you get double 1 for stealth, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 20 and he got. What did you
I got 15.
Yeah.
No, I was
So
about
as
joining them
you
then.
as you guys are leaving the inn, the door to the inn
15.
slides open almost silently. Orgnar comes sneaking, stealthing out. Walks out into the street, checks everything, nothing happening, gestures in. Jack comes out, moving like a ghost, like a whisper. Then out comes Atarak, goes, let's be neat, turns around and slams the door. Have you got the key? I can't find. Should we lock it? Oh, quiet. Yeah, okay. And then you guys start making your way around the town.
Seeing them do that, I am going to join them.
Hearing them do that.
So the tiefling who bounced earlier comes sliding out the shadows. Do you guys just let him join in like a duckling being brought back in under the mother's wing, or do you guys have
Where were
words
you?
to say? Do you guys have issues to deal with?
Do they actually see me?
Who are you again?
Well, you said you joined them.
I said I followed.
Oh.
You said joined.
Oh, I said join. Okay. Okay, I joined them instead then.
What's your stealth roll?
15.
Don't make me go to the tape. We're recording this shit.
Let's work on this if I didn't see you. I think I didn't. I
No,
passively
No,
investigated
if
you.
I joined, then yeah, you know I'm there.
You'd have made yourself known.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you here? Why are you here?
To investigate the people.
Yeah, but you left us.
No, I left the town because I thought it was going to be dangerous. The
You-
danger has now passed since it's gone quiet again.
Guys can hear the howling.
Other than the dogs.
Yeah.
Do you
Wow.
really
Yeah,
think
you
it's
just
better on your own than in a group? One of ours just walked off, or he danced
Clearly, it
off.
wasn't safer in the group then.
He danced.
He danced off.
He danced.
Yes, he danced.
Why are we having this conversation in the middle of the street?
He danced.
Yes, a good point. Let's go into a
Let's-
building.
Red gem.
Yeah, let's
Final warning on the red gem shit, right? Final warning.
What are you gonna do? Kill my character?
Touche. Well played.
Inspiration?
Let's
Script's house.
let's tap on the window. Hello, we're not skeletons, but we are adventurous.
It was like two half orcs on the window, like, hello. Big teeth and no, like, you're not threatening, I promise.
And standing behind them is a tiefling. And what were you?
Poor
I'm a
humans.
half elf.
And a half.
I mean, the green dragonborn isn't there, so you know that's one. That's one. That you
Oh.
Let us in. We're
Well, that's a-
adventurers. Don't
That's
you
a
just love
real
adventurers?
monster. Yes.
Looking at this house, you can see that the doors and windows have been boarded up. But what's interesting is that they've been boarded up from the outside and from the inside. So you guys see some movement, and you see like some sort of sacking or whatever, sackcloth pulled to one side, and you see like an eye like peer out and goes, "What do you want?"
What happened here?
Well,
I don't fucking know. Fucking skeletons everywhere. Fucking crazy shit.
Why haven't you left?
Because if you try and leave, the guards kill you.
We killed the guards on the north gate.
The guards on North Gate are gone.
Yeah.
Guards on North Gate, guards on North Gate. Voice disappears.
I suppose that we should. Hello, is anyone there? It's just like they're gone. So.
There's a splintering noise as boards are ripped off the inside of the door. The door is kicked open from inside. And is this the one you saw the kids come out of, or is this a different one? Is this
It'd be
the
a
closest
different one. It was surely the different one.
Okay.
We just picked like.
It was just the closest one.
Yeah.
So an old man comes out, followed by.
I do mention
his
to him
wife.
immediately. Do watch out though. There's been sounds of wolves in the evenings, so you might want to leave dead in the morning.
Those here, they hop back up, hammer it up.
Yeah.
I decided to wait until they'd open the door for us.
But when did you kill the guards?
About 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
They'll be back in the morning. They come back in the morning. Oh, we're going to go now.
Wait,
Okay, thank you.
what do you mean they come back?
They will come back.
So it doesn't matter how many you kill, they all come back.
You have to find the source.
What happened to the Lord, the person protecting the city?
We don't know. I think I haven't seen him for days, weeks. How long has it been? More than a week. More than a week. A long time.
Are we going to visit the wizard?
And you can see now. Behind the man there is there are his sort of there is an adult male and an adult female. From the looks of them, the adult male is probably the son of the elderly couple.
While this is going on, I'm actually going to ask these guys, are we going to go try and see the wizard tomorrow, so we'll be trying to get out of the west gate, yes?
Yeah, I think that was the plan, yes.
Tolerath. He's done nothing.
He might have an idea of how to stop it, though, even if he hasn't done anything himself. But if it helps, that means we will be going up the west gate tomorrow.
has anyone tried to appeal to the wizard?
We can't get out of the town. You can't get out the gate, the guards kill you.
Right, we'll go out the gates then. Let's go.
Are we not going to warn the rest of the people that they can leave?
Well, there's
It's,
no
it's,
use.
it's 5 minutes of warning.
What? The skeletons will be back before we've alerted everyone.
And there's also the matter of the howling to the north.
They're not
Why
going to
not?
go
Hence
during the
why I
night.
said wait until
Why
we-
not get the people to follow us out of the western gate as we go to see the wizard?
That's what I said. I said wait until tomorrow and we'll lead you out the western gate.
Why don't we just clear the western gate now, whilst we can still tell which buildings people are inside with the candlelight?
I marked which buildings, but okay, let's go.
It's early morning. Surely it is tomorrow.
Fair enough. We've got an hour, we can go and collect everyone to try and tell them.
Timekeeping pedantry noted.
Right. Shall we attack the gate now or wait until we've gathered the people?
I draw my sword and walk on.
Alright.
You're heading to the river gate.
Yes.
Awesome.
Let's Scouts us out.
If we gather people, could we see if they can assist us? There are several crossbows they could fire that are in the thing.
These are just civilians. I'm not going to get the elderly couple over there to fight hard enough with one old man.
What about the regular adults?
What about the
They don't
regular
look fit
adults?
for fighting, do they? Just build wise and
Non-combatants.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they fight.
Alright.
They're not like us. They have no training.
I do
clearly.
let them know. If you wait a little while, we are going to try and break out the west as well. That
I mean,
seems
if
safer.
you go into combat like holding them in front of you and like pushing them forward, then they'll get stabbed before you do.
Well, yeah, but,
Mm.
I'm not going to do that.
I might.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Alright.
Why don't we go back to the inn? Jack, where are you going? Let's finish sleeping at the inn and go out tomorrow.
In 2 hours.
Today.
3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. That's when we're waking up.
That would give us a whole day. How about, yeah, like you said, we go mark the houses with some sort of, familiar mark for us so we know which houses have civilians in that's still alive.
And we let any civilians
And
that are
then-
willing to fight with us tomorrow know to meet us at the
Yes.
pub.
And then we'll take,
I'll
take care of,
I'll gather them for you.
yes,
Says the old man.
Okay.
that would help. And then we can take out the guards
guys
at
back
the
to the
river
south.
gate,
Yeah.
and you can follow through
Hmm.
while we have the whole day.
That works.
He comes out with a pot and a ladle. And he starts walking around the town going, boom, boom. They're going to get us out the east gate tomorrow.
West gate.
West gate. They're going to get us out the river. East, west, fucking I don't know.
There's a very
East
distinct.
side,
He goes
There's a
wandering
very
around
distinct
town.
difference in that.
He goes wandering around town beating his improvised drum, and you see people like start looking out and people start moving around, and you guys go back to the pub and you finish your long rest.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
So,
You wake up next morning and you go to Rivergate then.
yeah. Can we observe first to see how many guards there are?
Oh, let's see what spells I should
There's
change.
two on the
Roll
the
your-
gate.
Are we doing this now?
There's two on the gate by the
Anyone have
bridge. And there's
ceremony?
there's two on the gate, the gatehouse on
Yeah.
the town side, and there's two on the on the outside of the gatehouse on the other side of the river.
Okay.
There are no guards on the bridge.
And there are none in the gateway itself. Okay. Who has ranged weaponry out of us?
But you've seen this formation before. You've seen two guards standing outside the gatehouse, and then when you start on them,
4 inside.
4 more come out the inside. So, with there being 2 gatehouses here, you could assume you're going to have to fight 12 skeletons wearing chainmail, carrying spears.
Warning.
Or perhaps you could dispose of them a different way.
That's what I'm wondering.
Dun, dun, dun. Like tactics and shit.
Yeah.
Charge.
Or, or put some thought into it. Or,
I
channel
thought
ability or something.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I recommend we get the alcohol from the bar, with the actual solid stuff that we can pour in the entrance way, and then we set it on fire and charge the gate while they can't come out without burning
is the
themselves.
bridge made of wood?
Wait,
Yes.
Wait.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
never
no.
mind then.
And
I
what,
assumed it was a stone bridge.
what you were recommending was gathering enough alcohol from that one building to set fire to the
I'm
gatehouse.
sorry, it's more obvious on my map because it's brown.
That
It's
would do,
made
yeah.
of
Ours
wood.
is just it's just a lie.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
still,
colour
from the
it.
Suppose it's
struts,
post,
you
yeah.
can
Yeah.
imagine that it's not
The
made
post,
of stone
yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's not like arches and.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
It doesn't hurt to ask a DM what the bridge is made of.
Yes.
Burn the bridge.
Is the gatehouse made of wood then? So okay.
You would have just destroyed the way out that we needed.
Yeah.
Why don't we actually? Oh, we have to kill the skeletons, I think.
Too many concentration.
We don't have to. We could
Yeah,
simply
I
pretend to be skeletons again and
Spooky, scary
walk out.
skeletons.
Didn't the guards attack you last time though?
They did, but that's because we weren't acting as skeletons.
Yes, and that's because Jaskaran actually spoke to them. We walked into the pub, we didn't say a word, they didn't do anything. We just pretended we were there.
Although the villager was quite set that the guards attacked anyone trying to leave.
Mm. Well, we could try, and if they attack, then we just retaliate.
They were probably being villagers and being all, oh, I'm just
just
a
got
villager,
one.
don't attack me, and died.
Could we?
Well,
board
yes,
them?
they do look defenseless. We are more armed than they are.
So are you guys having a discussion in the inn?
Yes,
Or-
before we
In
do
our
it.
room.
So yeah, some ways we could tell the villagers to throw rocks to try and do something to distract them.
You're
No.
really set on using the villagers,
Yes.
aren't you?
Well, the other option is to try and barricade the doors before the other four skeletons can leave the gateway.
Why don't one of us, in fact I'll happily walk across the bridge, not saying or doing anything. If the skeletons attack me, then we'll have to fight them off at the first gatehouse. And we'll figure out something better for the second. If they don't attack, then we'll send across all the villagers one by one.
Do you think we could get any help from someone in the village, the church, or I don't know?
We could try the church before leaving. It's right by the gatehouse.
Check. Maybe they have holy water, which is generally good against undead.
Although the graveyard might be full of skeletons. Where I'd store my skeletons.
So were the skeletons in the gateway or on top of the gateway?
In the gateway.
in it.
Okay.
They are the gateway.
Do any of us have any actually good tactics we can use before we just attempt to just harness the power of...
Best I could suggest is to set up traps and then lure the skeletons to all run into them.
With what?
We're in a village.
I mean, I can dig a very big hole.
I have 1,000 ball bearings.
As do I. It's not ending well.
I think the safest way to protect the villagers will be to actually for us to
Should we
dispose of the
just, should we
skeletons
just kill the
first.
skeletons and move
We
on?
dispose of them once we know it's
I mean,
clear.
no,
yeah, I agree
bring
with
them
you.
along.
So all I saw there was, does anyone have a plan? I feel like we should come up with a plan, was the answer, basically.
I came up with several.
I'm
original
happy
good
to
ones.
call it there and give you guys a week to think of a plan.
It's not going to change.
No,
I have a very good plan.
I'm happy
And
with
you
my.
also have reinforcements
That was what I was trying to hint at with the villagers.
because, you know...
I thought we weren't using them that way.
The key
No,
cat
but
will have
the
recovered from his
missing
heart
people.
attack.
Yeah.
And the druid will have fixed him up and whatever, and they'll come in to save the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I could very slowly dig like a 200-foot hole using mold earth.
Don't mind me, I'm digging a hole.
Like 5 foot cube at a time. Just
Yeah,
dig deeper.
You guys could tunnel under the fucking river if you had
Oh
enough time.
shit, we could.
But
If we
the
had
whole
them.
point is, this is time sensitive. I think I've made that quite clear. Like
Hey,
every night you're in danger of getting fucking killed by a dance. at
If
the
we
moment.
demolish this tower at the very top, it looks like it's bigger than the river.
The route. Let's redirect the river.
We could not only
Pick holes in the map. I can't draw. Yeah, move on.
not only could we find another way across the river, but we could flood the town, getting rid of all the skeletons.
Problem solved. Let's just put it to a vote now. Who would like to at least try to attack?
So
first?
one of your plans is let's be beavers and dam the river,
Sure, let's go with that.
except using towers rather than trees.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a very big hole for the skeletons to fall in. There wasn't anything as esoteric as a tunnel out of here, Great Escape style, but that could also work. I'm not getting rid of your idea. but-
We attack the skeletons. Once we know it's all clear, then we let the villagers out.
Okay, it will never be clear of skeletons.
Oh, what the
So
fuck
let's-
is happening?
What do you mean? They only come back in the morning.
It is the morning.
It is the morning.
Yeah, so we clear them out after.
I mean,
I have an intelligence of an 8 and a wisdom of 6. I can't make good ideas now. And I've done...
Oh, guys.
He's definitely done.
As the morning rolls on, as plans are discussed and rejected, and more plans are discussed, you become aware of quite a lot of noise coming down from the bottom from the inn, and you go down and check. One goes down and checks just to make sure what's going on, and everyone who's still alive in the village has gathered in the tavern, awaiting this great heroic rescue to be led out of the river gate.
Are they talking?
Yeah,
What's the barman doing?
fucking nothing.
It's
Barman
not
is barman is cleaning steins and doing nothing.
Oh.
People are talking in low whispers, but they are talking. They're
Okay, so
communicating.
they mostly clocked on to how to not piss off skeletons. Mostly.
Sure.
Well, I have a very good plan, and I'm going to address the other people.
Oh god.
1 minute. I'll be right back after we've cleared the skeletons. And I'm just going to walk out the pub.
I'll
And you're heading
quickly,
towards the river gate.
Yeah.
I'll quickly dash after him.
Same.
I will
Did you
just
stay at the
follow
tavern?
those. Yeah, I stayed in the tavern this time.
Okay.
Because I'd only ever heard the noise at once at night and then it stopped.
Okay.
So then I was walking up, so
So
I followed them out.
There are two skeletons in chainmail carrying spears, guarding
Well,
the
you're not
river,
doing this-
the first of the gatehouses at the river.
No, we want to go to the church first.
Do we? I mean, we can go
Wait,
there.
is that not a good...
No!
Get some
No,
holy
to get
water.
holy water.
Holy water.
You go and check the church.
I literally said this
Oh
earlier.
my god.
Yeah, so let's check the church, because people want to check the church. So let's go there, let's see if it's full of skeletons having morning mass, or if it's an empty building.
Just having ceremony.
Yeah, there's just two
That
skeletons
was
right
wrong.
now, using ceremony,
Oh shit.
till death do them part.
Did you take ceremony?
No.
Oh, you could have
We
went.
could have used it.
Could've
Just sort of
married
burst in,
someone.
object, and then grab the holy water.
The large ornate doors of the church are currently held shut by chains.
Ooh.
There are padlocks on the chains.
I unlocked the padlocks.
I thought you stayed at the...
No, I followed you this time. I walked out. I said I walked out like this. Just,
Oh,
I
okay.
did follow you out.
Okay,
Give 'em my
thieves'
one or
tools check.
Okay. Do I get advantage on unlocking it or?
Nope.
Okay.
What?
That's a.
Why would you?
I thought thieves tools on unlocking. You've actually got advantage on them.
No, you
If
have,
you've got
you
proficiency.
have to have your proficiency.
Okay, I get +7. 3.
+7 to what? Is it 7 total?
Oh, I got 6 plus I think 7, possibly 8.
So 13.
I think it's.
Possibly 14.
I
Well,
think it's 14.
if
Did
your
you
stealth
roll
is
your
+7,
divination?
then your thieves tools will also be
Yes,
+7.
+7. Yeah.
Click.
I couldn't use it now anyway.
Unlocked.
Rather.
Okay. Is that only? There's multiple padlocks. Oh, I can do all of them then.
No, yeah, you got them all.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's 10:15. I'm sure.
We probably should have asked to make sure the chapel is safe.
The chains. You pull the chains off the door. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, should we go and ask the villagers?
Do
to
you,
make sure we
do you
should
open
it?
the church doors?
Before you go inside.
I opened the doors.
No. Before you do. I want to do detect evil and good on this church.
Does it say don't open inside on the
Yeah.
front doors of this building?
No.
Okay, then.
I'm going to wait until he does this. My suggestion was ask the villagers if there's something wrong with the
You know,
church.
there's a
already
place
left-
or object within
we've
30
left
feet of you
the
has been
liberty
magically
in.
consecrated or desecrated.
How far away is the inn from
Did that
here?
say within view?
3 or 4
Just
minutes?
stay with the team for now.
It's
Yeah,
it's
like
a place
5 minutes.
or object within 30
We
feet.
could easily walk back and ask.
We're in
Okay.
front of it.
So you haven't gone near the cemetery. You just go up to the doors of the church.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. You're opening. So you're doing detect evil and good before you open the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does that do specifically?
So for the duration, you know if there's an abjuration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as.
Well, that's going off like There's
Yeah,
there's
exactly,
undead within
yeah.
30 feet of you.
As
Yeah.
well as where the creature is located. Yeah. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Yes.
It can
This
penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone.
yeah,
Or an inch of
penetrate.
common material, yeah.
Yes, this place is consecrated.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's that's promising. Well, good thing it's still consecrated.
Great, and I opened the door.
What were you about to
But
say?
and he
But
opens
you
the door.
You detect undead inside. Do
Yeah.
you know what type of undead they are?
You just know that they're
If
undead.
they're
Just that they're undead.
for the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend, or so you know if any of those are within 30 feet.
There are undeads within 30 feet of you.
But
I
there
look,
are
And
undead
looking
inside,
around right now,
or within 30
you
feet.
can't see any.
Shall we
So
check?
maybe they're behind the
Yeah, I
door.
know.
It does say where he does know where they are, so he does know they're behind
Yeah.
the door.
Other than the church, yeah.
Should we ask the villagers to make sure they haven't locked this on for a reason?
Let's not.
It'll be take
is
5
there
minutes.
is there like a comically big knocker on the door?
Sure.
Don't alert them.
Should we go and
Let's-
ask the villagers first?
Let's just, okay.
I clicked the lock back on
There
it.
must
so
be
I
a
can't
reason
realize
why
it.
it's locked up.
Remember, it was chained as well, so maybe
Yes.
we should put the chain back on the door.
Yes.
That's what I just did.
It's a good thing you checked before we opened the
Mhm.
door.
Yeah.
That could have gone horribly wrong.
We could have all been.
It's
doing
almost like a paladin in a town full of undead is actually quite useful.
it. Yeah.
We go back to the villagers and ask them why.
Do we? No, we don't.
I suggest we do to find out what's in there.
I'll just crack open.
We know
Okay.
there's undead
We know
in
there's
there.
undead in there, and we head here
And it's
to clear
chained.
the bridge. Let's at least try to clear the first bridge house.
When we go back to get them after we've cleared the bridge, then we can ask them about the church.
Okay.
Our main goal was
I don't
getting
even
them to
care anymore at
safety.
this point.
I know.
Let's not cause more trouble than we need to. There's more trouble. Like,
Oh, hello,
Fair
Mr.
enough.
Villager. Would it be a problem if all of those undead that were trapped inside the chapel escaped?
Church.
Oh, shit.
Not the chapel. The chapel's a different.
Okay.
There's
The chapel's
church,
on the
chapel.
bridge.
Oh, right, yeah,
Bridge.
okay, yeah.
You haven't got the chapel yet. You haven't got the bridge.
yeah, we wanted to go there.
one incident at a time. So do you guard the two skeletons guard the river gate and attack them?
Yes. should
No,
we do that?
no,
So-
no.
Okay, how have we got a 50-50 split?
I tried to walk straight past them without doing my sword. I just
Yeah, let's-
walk normally. Don't
let's
look at them.
almost-
Don't say anything. I just walk straight
Straight
past
up
the
them.
damn thing.
Okay.
Okay, as you walk between them, they both turn and try and stab you.
Cool. I hellish rebuke.
I mean,
If
they
they
have to
did.
hit
I've got to stab
first.
you
That's
first.
the
Yeah.
hit.
Okay.
That's yeah.
And I think we'll pick that up
That
next
kind of ruins the surprise of me having hellish rebuke.
I mean, the skeletons were going to hit you anyway.
Yeah.
Or try to.
If they hit you.
Is that the feat you took?
No.
And also,
My other class.
also because we're doing rolling escapades and we're still kind of using Liam's rules, you have to say I'm casting a spell.
I am.
But that's just the subpoint.
It's a reaction
So
spell.
now
but-
let's find out what happened to Jiscarin. So it's midnight. Jiscarin is dancing as part of his troop. The 100 skeletons plus the 4 passengers dance into the keep. You're not really aware of where you're going in the keep. It's all a blur of just stone, but you are aware of stairs at some point. And then in front of you looms a gate, a large gate, and it's really off-putting. It's it's huge, and it's entirely made of like bones,
Mm-hmm.
big bones, thick bones, heavy bones, skulls along the top, and it's just. And as these dancing musical skeletons dance into the gate, they all just vanish. They sort of hit a magical barrier and just disappear. Unfortunately, ahead of you, the 3 young humans hit this barrier and they scream out in agony as the skin and flesh is stripped from their bones. And then they emerge the other side of the gate, and they are now just skeletons standing there, and they stand there vaguely swaying for a moment, and then they just start walking around and walking off. And even though you've seen this, and you know it's bad, the music compels you, the magic has gripped you utterly, and Jiscarin, you dance into the gate, and your scales are stripped from your body, your flesh peels away, and in agony, all that is left is bone. But as you emerge from the other side, a dragonborn skeleton, there is still vaguely some Jiscarin there. And Jiscarin goes, the vague parts of you that's still there think, well, what am I doing now? What must I do? I must save people. I must go and find things and hurt them with my fists. And you turn and you make your way back out into the town. A dragonborn skeleton.
Cool.
But still going to help out, maybe? I don't know. We'll see how that works. And
enough.
that is the end of Jaskaran's adventure. Thank you very much for playing, John. I'll see you in 2 weeks when Liam's back. Well,
Cool.
no, not obviously that's just for them. I'll see you Tuesday.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. Hope you enjoyed that session, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for the conclusion of the dance. Hooray! Woo!
You think we're actually going to manage to finish it on time?
Nah, fuck no.